Edmond is a very complicated and complex character. We follow him through about 20 years. He begins his journey as a lowly sailor, a very loyal and hard-working, working-class man who's sort of grown up with very little.
Mercedes!
He is very much in love with his betrothed. Well, we can get married tomorrow, if you wish.
Edmond is going to be the victim of the jealousy and hate of men.
We have a common cause.
Through the jealousy of Mercedes' cousin, Fernand, and one of Edmond's bitter rivals, on the night of his engagement party, Edmond is wrongfully convicted for a crime.
You're under arrest.
Sorry, what for? And is forced to go to prison.
I have not been charged with any crime. I have not been put on trial.
You're a spy working for Napoleon.
And through his years in prison, sort of becomes very vengeful and angry and bitter, and decides, with the help of Abbe Faria, that he will escape and right the wrongs that have been forced upon him.
I've been dreaming of revenge.
Careful, Edmond. When planning revenge, dig your own grave first.
The Abbe, he causes a massive change in Edmond. He educates him, he provides his fortune. He's a sort of springboard to Dante's new life.
God bless you, Abbe Faria.
There were parts of Edmond after his release where there's a lot of pain and anguish, and love's still there, but I think the anger trumps his feelings of love, so much so that he almost loses a complete sense of who he is and any sort of sense of feelings that he has towards anybody.
He is still imprisoned in some sort of darkness. Even though he's escaped, he can never really escape the injustice that's done to him. Sam Claflin's performance centres that psychological reality brilliantly.
Destiny will ensure order and justice will be restored. And if it doesn't, mankind must force it to do so.
Trying to portray a character who has almost lost all emotion, it's very, very tricky. I had to be careful about which moments he kind of lets his guard down, which is pretty much only when he's on his own and in front of Jacopo, his sort of right-hand man. He's sort of portrayed in public as very confident and very in control, but secretly he's obviously battling a lot. I think Edmond's change as a person, you know, a man who goes to prison and then finds hope during his time in prison to then escaping and then finding wealth and riches. He's such a unique character in that he's the most driven and determined person I've ever come across.